Morning, everyone. I'm Grace. I'm from Taichung, Taiwan, and thankful for this opportunity to share a very small thing that happened on our trip on the first day. So we left on Sunday evening, and we arrived on Monday morning around noontime. And the local pastors and the locals, we can actually go to the next slide, please. Yes. Yes, and then this is the very first meal that we had in Samao Island, Philippines, and this is according to them, this is a high-end restaurant, and it's well decorated, and the owner is actually Christians, and part of their profit actually go to, they provided to the poor people in that area. And one thing that really stood out to me was there were verses all over the walls in the restaurant. And after everyone was seated, it was the first time that we met with the pastor and the locals there. And someone just suddenly, reading that verse from Lamentations chapter 3, 22 to 23. So the song was, "The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases." And then, when someone in the team, someone on the table, they start singing, and then everyone just suddenly joined in unison. And at that moment, I was just really touched because at that time, I was reminded that, even though I know this worship song before, but the song didn't impact me that much because I was reminded that how I often, every day I forgot about God and just go to my own way. But then this worship song just remind me of, how faithful that God had been to all of us. And every day, every morning, even today, we're able to come to Him in front of Him, and He continues to pour out His love and mercies on each of us. And at that time, at that table, we met for the first time. We're from different countries where we have different backgrounds, but it was such a precious opportunity that we can sing this song and praise our God together in the same spirit, in one spirit, and the same faith. And we know that we all have our faith and trust in Jesus Christ. And just like today, right now, we have people from all over the place. And even though we come from different places, but we were just reminded, from this verse that our God is faithful to us, and His mercies are new every morning. And we don't need to be afraid that we are not faithful, but He continues to pour out His love for us and want to build a relationship with us. And and then we just sang the song, and then in the middle of it, I just really wanted to cry, but then I joined in unison, and it was the first meal we had. And just want to share with you this little moments that we get to, praise our God together. And may we continue to be reminded that we can, look to our God every morning and just receive mercies and grace from Him. Yes.